about a month ago, Fresh Time had a sale on the keto bread, and it was $1, so I had to buy a lot. And I kept it in the freezer, and I wanted to. I think I haven't really done keto, although probably my lifestyle as a ballerina would be perceived as keto. I don't eat a lot of breads. I would think a slice of pita bread would be a lot of bread for the day. So, and if I ate pasta, it was at night because you don't really get the fuel from pasta until 16 hours later. So you want to eat your pasta later during the day. Well, as a ballerina, I was active in the morning, so I would need my energy for the morning. I think the keto breads that I've seen, that this keto is something that accommodates my lifestyle because I'm anemic and I don't eat egg white because egg white blocks iron and vitamin B's. So most of the keto breads are comprised of egg white. So I like this because it doesn't have any egg white in it. The thing I don't like about the bread is the soy. And especially because this isn't organic, I especially don't like the soy because it hasn't grown in protective water or anything, so it's going to have PFOAs in it, and because it's a very fatty bean, so it's going to absorb all the bad stuff, anything that's in the area. It's going to absorb the PFOAs, pesticides, whatever. So and also soy it blocks oxygen anyway, and it's not good for building muscles. So I don't. So now some of the Pepperidge Farm breads I can tolerate because it doesn't have soy in it, and both of these aren't organic. So if because they're very few organic breads, I mean, you really have to sort of just make your own if you want organic bread. But I really haven't seen any organic breads. So then Dave's Killer Bread, and I like Dave's Killer Bread because it's from it's a product of Canada, and the water quality is better up there. And they banned glyphosates a long time ago and pesticides. Although you never know what things. Sometimes the things that get take the place of something else is just bad. But I think they banned all pesticides or whatever. So but you still have to be careful because of the PFAs, because PFAs are going to be in the water even over in Europe. Some of the Italian waters have PFAs. So, and mostly the Pepsi products. Most Pepsi products don't or have PFAs. And so Pepsi has bought out waters from other countries, and those waters have PFAS, and those are the mineral waters, and so those mineral waters haven't been purified, so, and then remineralized. So this doesn't have soy in it, and this is why I like the Pepperidge Farm because it doesn't have soy. Now, not all Pepperidge Farm breads are soy free. They do have a lot of the Pepperidge Farm breads have soy, so you have to read every different package, every different type of bread to know what you're getting, because they're not across the board. So I like this because it doesn't have soy. And you know what? The carbs, if you're looking specifically at carbs, this is only 10 grams less. So to me, I don't think it's big of a deal. And it tastes better. Keto breads to me just don't, they're not very satisfying. And if you're not satisfied, you're going to eat to satisfy that you haven't been satisfied. So I don't think it's a big of a deal if you're only having a bread for the day. I don't think that the 10 grams is that big of a difference. I don't, unless you're like a bodybuilder, I don't think it's really that important to be so concerned about carbs when you're eating vegetables. I think most vegetables, it's a different, it's you're not it's a completely different area. So to me, I don't consider a vegetable a carb. Beans maybe, that's different, but vegetables I don't really see as a carb. I've never really had a problem with fruit, because even because of the sugar content, because that is, and sugar is considered a carb, because as a ballerina, I was, my day begins very early, and I am my maintenance is 2 hours, and then I have work, and that could be half an hour for the day, or that could be all day long. And then when the children come in, and say there are some ballets are very large, and they, to get money, they incorporate the children. So then there's going to be evening work, and so it can be, I could be physically active for 12 hours. So I always considered fruits and vegetables to be 0 calories, nothing to be concerned about. The only thing to be concerned about, if you're a very active person, are breads, pizzas, pastas, bread. So that's the thing to be concerned about if you want to lose weight, and also to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Because if you eat keto to lose weight, then you can never, you're instantly going to gain that weight back if you go on vacation. And a vacation can totally destroy your body, and you can never recover from that. So it's better just to have sort of just eat normally. You don't have to eat a lot. I knew a ballerina. We, all the girls would, every Friday night, we'd get a pizza, and all she would ever eat was 2 slices of pizza, and she was a stick. So, you don't need, if you're eating healthy, you don't need sweets, because you're satisfied. Your body's satisfied, and it doesn't need desserts or anything. So, and that can be really destroy your body and your mentality. And once your mentality goes, then it's really difficult to get back into it. And when you if so if you don't maintain a healthy lifestyle, it's very easy to gain weight, and then it's twice as hard to lose weight. So it's just better to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and you don't need to eat a lot of breads, because you are going to go on vacation. You are going to be invited over to somebody's house for dinner, and they're not going to be eating keto. So you really kind of just, and also when you're getting that much fat, all that is basically, it's sort of, it's sort of like eating a ton of fiber, where it's just going to pass through your body and you're not going to get all of your nutrients. So that's why you want to eat a little bit of, you want to eat everything. So that way you are guaranteed to get something from your food. So I really don't think that 10 grams of carbs is that big of a difference, because this is $10. I happen to have gotten on sale for $1, but normally I wouldn't buy a $10 bread, because there isn't a lot to it. I would buy Dave's Killer Bread at $5, but I wouldn't buy this on a consistent basis, because it isn't nutrient dense. So and this is $3. So I think it isn't a big concern. If you're going to eat 2 or 3 sandwiches, then it becomes this, in one sitting, that's a concern. You only need 1 sandwich. So and that is, 1 sandwich is enough for any size body. So that is what I think about breads and carbs. And I have maintained a consistent weight for a very long time without any fluctuations. And so I really don't think that eating keto makes that much of a difference. I just eat healthy. That's basically, because when you eat healthy, because whatever you eat, if you plan on having children, before your child is even born, you are teaching your child what to eat. So children need carbs for brain development. So if you're depriving yourself of something that is necessary, then you're going to not have very healthy children. A child can get spina bifida from a bad diet, from not eating healthy. So, and then if you don't eat healthy, then it's going to be very difficult to teach your child how to eat healthy. And the way a person teaches a child how to eat healthy is by having healthy eating habits. So if you aren't eating healthy, then why should your child eat healthy? Hypocrisy is probably the number one disciplinary problem. And so don't expect your child to behave if you can't behave. So eat healthy. One hamburger bun a day during the day isn't going to sabotage your diet or your healthy way of living, healthy lifestyle, and you'll lose weight either way. It's when you completely deny yourself of something, and then when you start to incorporate that back into your food, your eating habits, then it becomes a problem. Say if you become a vegetarian, and you deprive your body of meat, your body creates an enzyme, and that enzyme in your stomach, and that enzyme, once it's in your stomach, then it rejects all meat, and it's sort of similar to being a bulimic, and that you cannot tolerate the food. So you don't ever want to deprive yourself of something that your body needs. And your body needs carbohydrates for a healthy brain. When you have a healthy brain, you're going to be happy.